Have you ever felt like someone's words ruined your whole day? Like one small comment had the power to make you feel insecure, angry, or anxious? What if I told you there's a spiritual secret, backed by the philosophy of Carl Jung, that can stop that from ever happening again? Stick with me until the end of this video, because we're diving into a powerful mindset shift that can make you emotionally unshakable. Welcome to Cognit Haven, where ideas awaken the soul. 1. Why we're so easily affected. Let's be honest, most of us are more fragile than we'd like to admit. Someone ignores our message, we assume the worst. Someone criticizes us, we start doubting our worth. We let external things decide our inner state. But why? Carl Jung, the Swiss psychiatrist and philosopher, believed that we are deeply affected by others because we haven't made peace with our own shadow, the hidden parts of ourselves that we avoid or deny. Jung said, everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves. In simple terms, what bothers you in others is often a reflection of something unresolved in you. That jealousy, that insecurity, that anger, it's not really about them, it's about something within you that's waiting to be healed. 2. Understanding the shadow. The shadow, as Jung described, is the part of your psyche that holds the traits, emotions, and desires you were taught to reject. Maybe you were told to always be nice, so your anger got buried. Maybe you were praised for being responsible, so your carefree side got locked away. Over time, we become strangers to parts of ourselves, and when we see those parts in others, it triggers us. So when someone disrespects you and you explode, it's not just about their disrespect. It's about your unacknowledged fear of not being valued. The secret to never letting anyone affect you isn't in building walls or pretending you don't care. It's in becoming whole. It's in facing your shadow, accepting those rejected parts of yourself, and no longer being controlled by them. 3. Detachment is not indifference. Now, here's where it gets powerful. Jung's philosophy teaches that when you integrate your shadow, you stop reacting from pain. You gain emotional detachment, but not in a cold or distant way. This kind of detachment is spiritual. It means you no longer allow people's opinions, moods, or behavior to shape your sense of self. You observe, you reflect, but you don't absorb. It's like watching a storm through a window. You see it, but you're not standing in the rain. Jung once said, "I am not what happened to me, I am what I choose to become." You are not people's opinions. You are not their projection. You are what you choose to identify with. And when you know who you are, really know, you become unshakable. 4. Practical ways to apply this. Let's make this real. How do you stop being affected by others in daily life? Here are 5 simple but deep practices based on Jung's ideas. 1. Own your triggers. Next time someone annoys you, ask yourself, what part of me feels attacked? Instead of blaming them, explore the feeling. That's how you start meeting your shadow. 2. Observe without reacting. Not every emotion needs a reaction. Pause, breathe, watch your inner dialogue. This awareness gives you power. 3. Set energetic boundaries. You can care without carrying. Being empathetic doesn't mean absorbing other people's energy. Create space between what's theirs and what's yours. 4. Reflect instead of retaliate. If someone criticizes you, instead of reacting defensively, reflect, is there truth in this? If yes, grow from it. If not, let it go. 5. Reconnect with the self. Spend time in solitude, journal, meditate. The more connected you are to your inner self, the less you'll need external validation. Segment 5. Spiritual strength is silent. 1230 to 1500. Here's a truth that many people miss. Real strength doesn't shout. It doesn't argue to prove a point. It doesn't seek revenge or approval. It's silent, grounded, unmoved. Carl Jung's spiritual insight was not about escaping the world, it was about engaging with it from a place of deep self-awareness. When you know your shadow, you stop fearing it in others. When you accept your flaws, no insult can shake you. When you become whole, no one can make you feel broken. And when you realize that your inner peace is your responsibility, no one, not a stranger, not a boss, not even a loved one, can control it anymore. This is the spiritual secret, not to avoid people, but to become so deeply rooted in who you are that the world can no longer pull you out of yourself. So, next time someone tries to get under your skin, remember, it's not about them, it's about how much power you choose to give. And maybe, just maybe, the real path to peace isn't in changing the world, but in knowing yourself so deeply that the world can no longer disturb your soul. If this message spoke to you, don't forget to subscribe and stay connected with us here at Cognit Haven, where we explore timeless truths for a conscious life. And remember, watch this video again whenever you feel shaken, because sometimes all we need is to be reminded of our own strength. Stay rooted, stay awake. You are more powerful than you think.